a relation between two sets in which each element of first set is related to only one element of the second set. Like function means that actually this show dependency. Like you know that the circle, what is the formula for area of a circle? Yes, area of a circle. So area of a circle actually equal to A equal to pi r square. This means that area depend upon radius of a circle. Yeah, r radius. So we can say that area is a function of what? Area is a function of radius. So dependency, but in a function actually each element of set A, like first set, related to only one element of in second set. Like if we have x and y, so x for example 2 related with 3 related with, let's suppose, 6. We have 4 related with 10, and 5 in relation with what? Let's suppose 15. Okay, so eliminated with only one element. It's not possible that again we have 2 and 2 related with another number like 20. So then it's a relation but not a function. We can write in the form of a relation like first relation 2 with 3. We have 2 and 3, one pair of relation. Second one we have 3 with 6. So write down 3 with 6. And next one 4 with 10. Next one 5 with 15. And next one is 2 with 20. So this is a relation actually. These are pairs like first one, second one, third one. But this is not a function. Why? Because there is repetition of 2. You can see this 2 is repeated in domain. So in domain, repetition not allowed. If there is any repetition in domain, so then you can say that that's not a function. It's a relation but not function. Every relation is not a function. For example, if you are given 2 with 4, then we have 5 with 6, then we have 7 with 10, then we have, let's suppose, 5 with 20. So, for example, question is there that find out there is any relation. If relation, then is this a function or not? So yes, these are in relation 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 5, 20, but not a function. Why not a function? Because repetition is 5. Yes. This is like what? If we have a function, if we have a yes, Mr. This means that, for example, 2x plus 1, y is equal to 2x plus 1. So if you give x is equal to 2, so what is the value of y? So 2 multiply with 2, and then we have what? Plus 1. So 2 2s are 4, 2 multiply with 2 and plus 1. So equal to 5. X is 2, y is 5. Then again if you give 2 and you receive another result like y is equal to 7. So this one is not possible. For same value of x, two different value of y not possible. X is equal to 2, y is 5, x is equal to 2, y is 7. This means that this is not a function. This is a relation but not a function. Okay. Uh, then we also discuss about the uh, graphical test to show if the given relation is a function of or not. For example, if you draw a graph, like we have graph, this is graph for example, this one is x axis and y axis, x minus and y plus. So how to prove that as this graph a function? Yeah, is this graph, yeah, this relation show a function or not? So then you need to draw a vertical line on x-axis. For example, if you draw vertical line on x-axis, and if this line touches the graph at two different places, then it's not a function. But if it touches at one place, so then a function. So you can see here, vertical line parallel to y-axis touch the graph at only one place. So this means that this is a function. This is a function. Yes, great. Yes, great, excellent. Uh, Great, Mahak, excellent. Yes, yes, same Mujib. Yeah, if we have, for example, this type of graph, for example, if we have graph like this one, so then you need to draw a line. For example, if we draw a line, so you can see here, this touches the graph at two different places. For example, first one and second one. So we can say that this is a relation but not a function. So not a function. Yes. Okay. Uh, Next we have one-to function, one-to-one function. One-to-one function, or we can say one-one function to this. One-one function and one-to-one. A function is one-to-one if each element of range come from exactly one element of the domain. Uh, for example, we have x and y two different sets. For example, we have A, B, C, and D. Then we have 10, 15, 20, and 30. A with 10, B with 15, C with 20, and D with 30. So exactly each element of the range come from exactly one element of the domain set. So this is called one-to-one function. A only with 10, B with 15, C with 20, D with 30. Like for example, we have equation x plus 1. So x and 1, x and y, starting from 0, if x is 0, y is 1 because 0 plus 1 is 1. If x is 1, so 1 plus 1 equal to 2. If x is 2, so 2 plus 2 equal to 3. If x is 5, so 5 plus 1 is 6. If x is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. So each element come from only one element. Yeah, each element of y have relation with only one element of x. So this is one function. Like if we say this function y is equal to x square, so this one is not one to one. Why this one is not one to one? We have x and y. For example, if we give x is equal to 1, so 1 square is 1. Same, uh, if x is 2, so 2 square equal to what? 4. But if we say like minus 1, so again minus 1 is equal to 1. So minus 1 also with relation in relation with 1. Same, if we say minus 2, so minus 2 square equal to 4, again minus 2 is it 4. So the relation of 1 in range is with plus 1 and also with minus 1. Yeah, for example, 4 with plus 2 and minus 2. So this is not 1 to 1 because uh, element of range 1 or 4 have relation with two double numbers like 1 and minus 1. Okay, great. Great. So we can say that this is not a one function. You can see here this graph one. So this is not a function. This is not one-to-one function because 1 with 1 minus 1 is also with 1. Plus 5 with 25 minus 5 is also with 25. So one-to-one function. Okay, this one, is this one-to-one function or not? Yes, this one is one-to-one function. Why? Because each element with one number, like 3 with 9, minus 5 with 15, 4 with 12, and minus 1 with minus 3. So each element is with, for example, each element of range come from only one element of domain, yeah, X set. So this is not a function. This is not one-to-one function. Again, we have the test for finding a function is one-to-one function or not. Graph is given, yeah, relation is given. You need to draw graph, then you can find that that's function or not. For example, let me draw a graph. X, Y, X negative, and Y negative. So uh, if we have this graph, line for graph, let me change the color. For example, this one. So then we have actually perpendicular line test, yeah, same horizontal line test, but you need to draw a perpendicular line on y-axis. Previously we discussed perpendicular line on x-axis. Now we will draw perpendicular line on y-axis or parallel line to x-axis like this one. Uh, if you draw the per perpendicular line or vertical line on y-axis, and same if this line touch the graph at two different positions, then we can say that that function is not one function. It may be function but not one function. uh, for example, this one is one function because we draw a perpendicular line, vertical line on y-axis, or we draw a line parallel to x-axis, and this line touches actually graph at only one position. So this shows that this is one function. If we draw another graph, like we have, if we have a parabola, and if you draw vertical line on y-axis from here, so you can see this graph touch the this line touch the graph at two different positions. For example, first position and second position. So this is a function because for function we need to draw vertical line on x-axis, and this touch the graph at only one point vertically. This one is a function but not one-to-one function. Function but not one-to-one. One or one-to-one function. Okay, great. So this was graphical test for one-to-one function to find one-to-one function. Next we have how to draw graph of function and what, for example, graph show. So same giving values, x values, then you will see y value. You can draw a graph, and from graph we know the behavior of function. Behavior means, for example, graph is increasing, function is decreasing, yeah, graph is decreasing. Graph is actually like, you can say that it's a linear, non-linear. So with the help of graph, we can know the behavior of a function. Like I will take only a simple example. If we have this one, y is equal to 2x plus 1. So how we can draw graph of this function? So easily we can draw graph of function. First of all, we need to give some value, positive value to this function, starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can give negative values. So then we can draw graph. Let me draw the x and y chart. I will start from positive values. First 0, then 1, then we have 2, and let's suppose 3. Then minus values like -1, -2, -3, continue you can give. First of all, when x is 0 in this equation, so 2 multiplied with 0 plus 1 equal to 1. Next one, if x is 1, so 2 multiplied with 1 plus 1 equal to 3. Then if x is 2, so 2 to the 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. If x is 3, so replacing this one, 2 multiply with 3 plus 1. So 2 3s are 6 plus 1 equal to 7. So result is 7. These are some positive values. Okay, great, excellent. Same, if you give x is equal to -1, so 2 multiply with -1 and plus 1 equal to actually -1. This is -1. When x is equal to -2, so -2 with 2 then equal to what? -3. Excellent. And when x is -3 then equal to -5. So these are values for domain and range values, x values and y values. And you can see here the change is 2 to 1 with 3, 3 with 5, 5 with 7. Change 2 to. Why? Because here slope is 2. So change will be 2 to -1, then we have -3, then we have -5. So change -2. Then how to draw graph? So for drawing graph, we need to draw xy plane. So give starting from 0, give values some negative values and positive values. Like we have 0 value here. First one is, let's suppose 1, second one is 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Same negative values, we have -1, -2, -3, -4, and some values to y, like I will give, for example, 1, this is 1, this one actually 3, next one is, let's suppose, 5, next one is 7, then we have 9. Same negative values, we have -1, so -3, then we have -5 and -7. First one, so first pair is starting from 0, we have 0 and 1, x and 1. So x is 0, y is 1. So x is 0 this position, y is 1 this position. So you can join these two. Actually this point is 0 and 1, where x is 0 and y is 1. Next we have 1 in 3. So one position, x is 1, y is 3 this position. You can join these points. Okay, this point. Next one we have 2 with 5. So x is equal to 2 and y is 5. Join these points. Same 3 with 7. X is 3, y is 7. Joining these points. So this one. Okay, on negative side, you can see -1 with -1. -1, x is -1 here, plus y -1 is here. So joining these points. Okay, x is equal to -2, so y is -5, yeah, -3. So joining these points. Same, x is equal to -3, last one, with -5, x is -5. So joining these points. So if you join all these points, this will give you a straight line. Why straight line? Because this one is linear equation. So linear equation will give you a line like 2x plus 1, power of variables are 1 1, so linear equation, and linear equation will give you a line. So this is how we can draw the uh, graph of a function. Yes, this one is one to one function. Great, Saima, great, straightforward. So this one is actually, and this is, you can see this one is called increasing function. The behavior of this graph is increasing function. Why increasing function? You can see on this side x is increasing, y is also increasing. Correct. On this side you can see y, x is decreasing, y is also decreasing. So a function in which moving in the same direction, for example both variable x and y moving in the same direction, that function is called increasing function. Yeah, you can say positive relation, positive function, because x is increasing, y is also increasing. So this was how to draw graph of function. Okay. Okay. This what is given. Uh, X and Y, yeah, A, B, two sets given. So how you can present these graphically, and then you can discuss is this a function or not, or is this one-to-one function or not. So you can see, write down X and Y. So in this domain and range, what are domain and what are range for this one? So x and y, you can say domain and range. So domains are 1, then minus 1, 5 and minus 5. Yes, so we have 1 and we have 25. 1 with 1, minus 1 with also 1, 5 with 25, minus 5 is also 25. So how we can draw? So we can draw graph by, we have xy plane, x and x negative. We have y and y negative. First of all, uh, we have this one, 1 with 1. So x is equal to 1, y is also 1. So joining these points, this point. Next we have minus 1 with also 1. So minus 1 with also 1. Joining these 2 points. So first point, this one is second point. Next we have 5 with 25. 5 with 25. Joining these points. Next one we have minus 5 with 25. Also 25. So these are the points. 1 point, second point, third and fourth point. Correct? So no need of joining these points. These are just show that this is a function or not. Yeah, how to draw the sketch of the graph. So this one is sketch of graph. We don't know if you want to join. So this with this one, this with this one. Correct? We don't have other videos to join. So this is how to draw graph. Yes, excellent. Y is equal to x square. Great, excellent. Okay, how to sketch this one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Same. You need to draw xy plane. First one, x is 2. What is the value of y? Y is 4. Joining these 2 points. Okay, x is 3, y is 5. And next one, x is 4. So what is the value of y? Y is 6. So these points, one point, second and third. No need of joining. These are the points. If you want to join, so you can join. Equation of this graph will be like y is equal to what? Y is equal to x plus 2. When x is 2, so 2 plus 2 equal to what? 4. When x is 3, so 3 plus 2 equal to 5. And when x is 4, 4 plus 2 equal to 6. Yes, excellent, Abdullah, excellent. Okay, now you can see and you can draw graph of this function. Uh, Function is from domain to range. Our function is equal to what? X square. These are domain value. This means that you can give value from -4 till 4. Like -4, then -3, -2, -1, 0, then 1, for example, 2, 3, and 4. So you can give these values. These are range values. Sorry, domain. These are domain values. Range value you can see 0 to 16. So 0 till 16 possible. If you give any value, like if you give -2 value, so -2 square equal to what? 4. This is in the range of 0 to 16. If you give 3 value, so 3 square equal to what? 9. So in the range of 0 to 16. So these are domain values and these are range values. So then you can sketch the graph. So you can do this one, I know. Okay, this one, the graph for previous this one from -4 till +4 graph. And if you join these points, graph is parabola because y is equal to x square. So from -4 till +4, this graph is parabola. Same this one. Uh, Next one. Next we have continuous and discontinuous function. Yes, continuous and discontinuous function. A continuous function is a type of function in which there are no breaks. Yes, and a function is continuous for all values. But when there are some breaks, so we call that a discontinuous function. Yes. Domain and range actually. First set was for domain and second set was for range. Yeah, I will tell you just one thing that all x values are actually domain values. Y values are range values. Yes, or from graph you can see x values from -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, then 1, 2, 3 plus values. These are actually the domain values. Range values, range are on y-axis. All values are y-axis, these are range values. Like we have 4, then if we have point here, so 8 or 10, 9, then we have 16, then we have 25. So these are range values. It's a function, but not one-to-one function. Okay, a function which is continuous. Continuous means there are no breaks in the graph of function. For example, we have a function like x plus 10. So you can give any value. So this will not give you infinity value. Like if you start from 0, so x is 0, this will be 10. Then if x is 1, this will be 11. If x is equal to 2, then equal to 12. Same 3, then 12. Same, giving values of x, this will give you some video, correct? So when you draw the graph of that function, so it will be a linear, it will be starting from minus infinity till plus infinity, minus infinity till plus infinity, yeah, minus infinity of x plus infinity of x. So this is called continuous function, there are no breaks. What about discontinuous function? When there are some breaks, why uh, there are some breaks in discontinuous function? In this function, you can see graph is moving. This is still infinity. This is moving, continue. If we have a function like f of x is equal to 1 divided by x, or let's suppose x minus 2 or 2 minus x, like x minus 2. So in for this function you can give any value, like if you give x is equal to 0, so what will be the value of y? First x is 0 starting from 0, so 0 minus 2, so 1 over minus 2 I think equal to minus 0.5. Same if you give x is equal to 1, so x is 1, so equal to 1, 1 minus 2 equal to 1 over 1 minus 1 equal to minus 1. So plus 1 equal to minus 1. Same, but if you give x is equal to 2, so what will be the value? F of x is equal to 1 over x minus 2. So when x is 2, 1 over 2 minus 2, where 1 over 0 and 1 over 0 equal to infinity, undefined quantity. Infinity means unknown quantity, we don't know. So for x is equal to 2, we don't know the value. That value is positive, negative, or 0, we don't know about this. So when you draw a graph of this function, this will give you break in the graph. Why? Because at position 2, yeah, x is equal to, we don't know the value of x. Is when you draw a graph, a function will define its import. For example, 0 we know the value of function, at 1 we know the value of function, but at 2 we don't know the value. Let's suppose we have graph 0 to 1 we have graph, and at 3 we have graph, 4 we have graph, but we don't know the value of 2. So there will be break in the graph. That graph is called what? A discontinuous function. Yes, 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 except 2. So at position 2, there will be break. So we don't know the value of, when x is 2, the value of function, yeah, value of y. So this will show a gap at position 2 when x is 2. So this graph is called discontinuous function. Uh, okay, this one we have the domain values and range values. Function is y is equal to x cube, giving values any type of value, you will receive some result. Yes, so these are points, you can see these points, then this one, then we have another. So if you join these points, this will give you a continuous function, this one continuous function. What about discontinuous? You can see here, as we discussed at position 2, at position 2 we don't know the value of a number, a value of a function. So this is discontinuous function. Or you can see here, this position, yeah, there is gap between two graphs. So this is discontinuous function. Okay, continuous function and discontinuous function. This meeting will end just in 1 minute. So join second meeting after 5 minutes. There is 5 minute break. So join 5 minutes. I will take only 20 more minutes. So see you in next meeting. Salam alaikum.